Anyway, that about finishes up today's special orienteering exercise.
What happened? They died!
The long faces. I thought you'd all be happy.
What are we supposed to be happy about?
I have so many questions, I'm not even sure where to start.
Oh?
I'll take a stab at it. What exactly is the purpose behind this Class 7?
I mean, we get that it's supposed to be some sort of melting pot that includes a broad cross-section of people.
But why were the 9 of us chosen in particular?
That is a valid question. There's no single monolithic reason why you all made the list. But if I had to name a major contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus orbments you've got there.
In shock now?
How so?
Well, like I explained earlier, the Arcus units are developed jointly by the Epstein Foundation and the Reinford Company. Like any battle orbment, they let you use arts, and these have communication functionality built right in. But their crowning feature is what's known as combat linking. That's the phenomenon you all experienced just now.
Oh my gosh, another thing I have to learn.
So that's what that was.
Seems like a pretty apt term. It did feel like we were all connected somehow.
Precisely.
Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a real battlefield.
If you're wondering from the beginning of the series, that little thing with the linking, I was just messing around. I didn't even know what the heck I was doing.
An elite unit that can sense each other's movements, acting in perfect sync, even in the most chaotic conditions.
We so learn together.
You can hardly put a price on that.
You can. I'll probably just sell it
It
on
could bring
eBay.
about a revolution in the way wars are fought.
It does sound rather
Interesting.
Well, yeah, the technology has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't. And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude. And since aptitude trumps background in Class 7, well, here you are.
I see.
Anticlimactic, Sensei.
But what gives us this aptitude, though, as compared to our peers? It just seems so random.
Silenced.
What indeed? As promised, if any of you have objections to being in this class, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Should just been speak now.
I think that pretty much covers the hows and whys of your situation.
What?
But this
I wanna
program
know.
isn't cheap to run, so we're not about to force anyone into it if they don't want to be here. You should also be aware that Class 7's curriculum will be tougher than any other class's coursework. Just fair warning. So now you know, and that leaves you all with an important decision to make. Will you stick with Class 7 or not?
Do I have to choose?
Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been assigned to otherwise. There's no pressure. Nobles will land in class 1 or
Anticlimactic,
2, commoners in 3, 4, or 5. It's still just the first day, so there's no real catching up you'd have to do. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine.
He said, I'm in it for the long haul.
Do it. Whatever Class 7 has to throw at me, I'm game.
I'm like, what?
Wait, what?
Just like that?
So you're the first then.
I'm guessing he made a promise.
You seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
He
Not
can't
really.
say it.
I just feel like I've put my family out asking them to send me to this school.
I have one new item in my inventory.
So, if it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
The power of steam.
A noble sentiment.
count me in as well. The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel. One can't hone a blade without grit, after all.
Yeah, especially that big broad sword of hers.
let's make it 3. Considering how far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly to back down before I even started.
Well, looks like we've got the country's strongest freshman on board, and our foreign exchange student, too.
Oh,
Any more takers?
It's her. I was about to say, wait. Which one is it?
Allow me to take part as well. I was only able to come because of the school's generosity, so I feel it's my duty to help in any way I can.
Sign me up too! I kind of feel like fate brought us here for a reason, you know? And you all seem pretty easy to get along with.
Ooh, I got an itch on my side.
And that's a yes from our 2 Orbital staff testers. Though I feel compelled to remind you, your weapons are still in the prototype stage. So on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from both of you.
Of course.
More work.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Let me join too.
Huh?
Why?
Oh, there's a surprise. I was almost certain your rebellious streak would see you opt out just on general principle.
It does bother me that you've got us using these Arcus units that are still pretty clearly in development. But if I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to much.
Words to live by right there. And that brings us to an even 6. Now, what about you, Fee?
Wait, what about the 2?
Don't really care either way. You can choose.
Not this time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for yourself. That was the deal, remember? You need to take control of your own life.
Fine, I'm in.
Well, at least you committed. We've got a magnificent 7 now. Which leaves just the 2 of you.
The 2 nobles.
I can see you've got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together. Why, if you just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become the best of friends.
Like hell we will!
Shouldn't that be all caps?
The exploitation of the common people by the aristocracy is a blight on every facet of Erebonian life. Unless something is done about it, this country has no future!
I appreciate your candor, but I don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing me about it.
Well, at least that makes this simple.
What? Simple.
I, Eustace Albarea, claim my place as a member of Class 7.
Huh?
Why?
Oh, I was about to say
You're
that
the
too.
son of a duke! Just the thought of being in the same class as commoners should make you sick!
I'll thank you not to tell me how I'm supposed to feel. As far as the House of Albarea is concerned, there's little difference between other nobles and commoners. Besides, this should at least ensure I won't have fools flitting about every day trying to win my favor.
Uh-huh.
That said, I have little interest in getting drawn into your petty arguments on a daily basis either. I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm certain we can at least agree on this, no?
No.
I don't need some pompous ass who coasts through life on his father's coattails telling me what to do.
Shouldn't that word pompous be in caps?
I'm in. Come hell or high water. You might have had your successes spoon-fed to you up to now, but no outmoded class system is going to hand you trophies anymore.
We'll see about that.
Goodness gracious.
They're going to be like this pretty much all year, aren't they?
Sure seems that way. I wouldn't bet on them ever seeing eye to eye.
Huh? She goes, huh?
Oh.
The pots shouldn't be too hard on the kettles.
Give a guy a break.
Well, how about that? 9 out of 9. With that, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being the first ever Class 7.
First ever?
I
What about
hope
the
you keep
previous
those high
ones?
spirits all year, because with the workload we've got planned for you, you'll need it.
Well, well, I wasn't expecting Class 7 to turn out quite as diverse as this. It certainly promises to be an interesting year.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
It's probably the prince.
But perhaps this too is the divine providence of the goddess, no?
How do you mean?
Seeing them there, I feel they have the potential to be the light we seek. A light that can break through the storm clouds that continue to build over our nation day by day.
Oh my goodness, let me move this down a little bit. I don't know if I should skip this. If I have to make a cut, I'll make a cut. Okay, what's happening now? Okay, so I don't need to make a... I'll probably still... Nah, well, I won't cut that. Do I press anything? Oh yeah, I do. Let's save. Okay. I'll save again once we continue a little bit more. Because I'm about to go eat some chicken. Some fried chicken.